Just want to finish setting up my screen to make sure that everybody can see me and everybody is able to see the slides. 1 second. We seem to have lost the slides. Give me a moment. All right. Just finished getting set up. So if you give me about a minute or two, need to finish this. All right. Nearly done. Wonderful. Awesome. So I'm set up. I can see my live chat. And so we're going to begin. Ever hit that point where you know you want more energy, more consistency, more clarity, but somehow you just can't get going? You're not lazy, you're not unmotivated, you just don't have a system that works for you yet. And today we're going to change that. This session is all about how to motivate yourself and level up your life in ways that actually stick. Let's be real. Staying motivated isn't about being naturally driven. It's about having a system that works when life doesn't. I'm Natalie Smith, leadership coach, entrepreneur, and content creator. I help busy professionals build clarity, take bold action, and lead with confidence in their work and in their lives. And in today's session, I'm going to walk you through a 4-part method designed for real life, for when energy is low, plans go sideways, or self-doubt creeps in. Whether you're leading others, building a business, or simply trying to get back on track, you're in the right place. Let me know in the chat, what's one thing you've been trying to stay consistent with right now? And stay with me through to the end, because I'll point out to you the next video that's going to build on this so you can keep leveling up without burning out. Let me be real with you. Most people think motivation is about discipline or mindset, but what I've found is it's more about structure. When you have a system that works, you don't need to force it. That's where the LEAP framework comes in. It's not some textbook theory, it's something I use myself to stay grounded, focused, and fired up. And today I'm going to be walking you through it so you can apply it in your life right now, right where you are. Here's how it breaks down. L, look within. E, elevate your energy. A, act boldly. P, pour into others. This one might not seem so obvious at first, but it's a big part of what keeps me energized, aligned, and showing up with purpose. Simple on the surface, but when you use it, it rewires how you move through hard days, big goals, and everything in between. Which one of these 4 do you really know? Which one of these 4 do you already know you struggle with the most? Drop it in the chat. No overthinking. Before you can change your habits, your actions, or even your mindset, you must start with awareness. That means slowing down long enough to ask yourself, what does success look like for me right now? Not based on old goals, past pressure, or someone else's path, but what are you truly looking for today? Where do you truly want to be today? Most people like to power through with a lack of clarity. But here's the truth. When you name what's holding you back, you're halfway to changing it, because awareness unlocks momentum. So pause, reflect, and choose to lead from within, because that's where the real shift starts. Here's what I've learned the hard way. You don't rise to your goals, you fail to your energy. If your energy is off, everything else wobbles. Your focus, your discipline, even your confidence. That's why I want you to start protecting your energy like it is currency. Ask yourself, What gives me energy and what drains it? Your habits, your boundaries, your wellness routines. These are not extras, they are fuel. And for me, one of those routines is juicing. It's part of how I stay focused and energized, especially while balancing work, wellness, and life here in Jamaica. I shared the full process in this video, a gut health recipe. If you want to see how it supports digestion, energy, and focus, watch next. The link is in the description below. And don't underestimate small shifts. One tiny upgrade in your routine can completely shift how you show up this week. This is the part where lots of people freeze on. We journal, we plan, we read, but we don't act. Yep, sometimes that's me as well. Why? Because we're waiting to feel ready. I'm waiting to be perfect. Impossible, Natalie. Or I'm waiting to be certain. Highly unlikely. Sometimes you've got to move with a shaky voice. Launch with the imperfect plan. Say yes, even when you're sweating. Because a bold action builds confidence and the other way round. If you're scared, that's a sign that you're alive, not a sign that you're not ready. What's one bold move you've been avoiding, even though you know it's time? Drop a word or an emoji in the chat if you feel seen. Now, this last one might surprise you, but I need you to, stay with me and hear me out. Sometimes the best way to get unstuck is to stop thinking about yourself for a moment and think about others. When you pour into others, you reconnect with your purpose. You shift the focus from pressure to contribution. It doesn't mean burnout or overgiving. It means serving from a place of wholeness. It means serving from a place of wholeness, checking in on a friend, mentoring someone, or even sharing something that helped you. It's a quiet kind of power. And sometimes when your own fire is flickering, lighting someone else's sparks what reignites yours. All right, let's bring this home. You've heard, oops, let me go back. I'm sorry, everybody. Let me start again. All right, so it's time to bring this home. You've heard the framework. You've seen how it plays out in real life. Now I want you to slow things down and put the spotlight on you. This is your moment to pause, reflect, reset. What needs to change in your daily routine? Not next month and not when life gets busy, but this week. Even one small shift can create a ripple effect. Where are you playing small? Maybe it's in your habits, your goals, your boundaries. Maybe it's that one conversation that you keep putting off. I want you to name it. And how will you show up different? And how will you show up differently this week? Not perfectly and not within a 90-day plan, Natalie. Just one bold decision that aligns with you and who you're becoming. Take a second to reflect, or even better, write it down. The goal is momentum, not mastery. If you remember nothing else from today, remember this: motivation isn't magic. It's built and it starts with self-awareness. Protect your energy like it's currency, because it is. Take bold, imperfect action. That's where the confidence comes from. As you grow, lift others. Pour into someone else's cup, even while you're still filling your own. This isn't a theory, it's a way of showing up. And now you get to decide how you're going to carry it forward. I want to make sure you have clear next steps, because real growth doesn't happen with just one session. Thanks for watching until the end. Next Monday, I'll be sharing the time management tools I actually use to stay focused and consistent, especially when life is moving way, way, way too fast. If you're juggling a lot right now, don't miss it. That one's for you. If you're working hard, but you think you seem to be flying under the radar at work, I've shared my personal strategies for getting promoted without burning out. You can also grab one of my free ebooks, no sign up, just real timeless strategies to apply to help you lead well and live well. All you need to do is click and download. And if you want to go deeper, my Patreon has exclusive tools and monthly Q&A sessions. I don't share this anywhere else. Everything is linked for quick and easy access below. Choose the step that fits where you are. But whatever you do, don't stop here. You've got momentum now. Use it. Let's close with one last moment of reflection. The stop, start, continue check-in. What do you need to stop that's been draining your energy or slowing you down? What can you start doing this week to build momentum, even a little small way? What's one thing you want to continue doing because it's helping you grow? Drop yours in the chat. Just one word or phrase is fine. Thanks for being here today. If this session helped shift your mindset even slightly, that's how you build momentum. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and like, go ahead and subscribe. It helps others find this message and take action too. And as always, remember to learn, love, and live. Stay blessed.